If coffee could truly generate energy out of thin air, humanity would have already blasted out of the solar system powered by espresso shots alone. But most people, after 3 cups of Americano, don't become smarter. They end up sitting at their desks with a racing heart, their mind buzzing like a swarm of hornets. If you think caffeine is some kind of magical energy potion, it's not. Caffeine doesn't give you a single drop of energy. It's the most perfect liar in the world. When you pour this bitter alkaloid into your stomach, it surges through your bloodstream and storms into your brain within 45 minutes. In the process, it triggers 8 intense physical and chemical reactions. Some turn you into a productivity machine. Others quietly tear your body apart. Mechanism 1. The fuel gauge hijack, cutting off fatigue signals. Most people think coffee charges them. The truth is, it simply rips out your brain's low fuel warning light. From the moment you wake up, your brain starts producing a chemical called adenosine. Adenosine is like a fatigue IOU. The longer you stay awake, the more of it builds up. When it binds to receptors in your brain, you feel sleepy, heavy eyelids, constant yawning. But caffeine's molecular structure looks almost identical to adenosine. So when you drink coffee, caffeine rushes in and blocks those receptors. The real fatigue molecules are locked out. You feel alert, but your fatigue hasn't disappeared. It's just been muted, like covering your car's empty fuel gauge with black tape instead of refueling. Your high productivity starts with pure chemical deception. Mechanism 2. The dopamine whip, forcing focus. Once your brain thinks fatigue is gone, it flips another switch. Dopamine and norepinephrine surge. Your pupils dilate slightly. Your heart rate rises. Your focus narrows. Office chatter fades into white noise. Caffeine becomes a whip, lashing your neurons forward. Your reaction time shortens. Your typing speeds up. A cheap cup of coffee buys you 2 hours of superhuman mode. But here's the catch. What goes up must come down. Mechanism 3. The adenosine crash. The energy cliff. Usually around 2-3 p.m. All the adenosine blocked earlier hasn't disappeared. It's been piling up outside the gates. When caffeine wears off, the floodgates open. Fatigue crashes in like a dam breaking. 10 minutes ago, you were on top of the world. 10 minutes later, you feel completely drained. Your brain fogs up. You stare at words you can't even process. This is the infamous caffeine crash. So you reach for another cup and another, which leads to the next chain reaction. Mechanism 4. The half-life ghost, destroying deep sleep. Caffeine's half-life in the human body is 5 to 7 hours. If you drink a large iced Americano at 4 p.m., about 200 milligars of caffeine, by 10 p.m., you still have around 100 milligars circulating in your system. That's like drinking half a can of energy drink before bed. Your body lies still, but deep inside your brain, alarms are still blaring. It drags you out of deep sleep, stage 3, the most restorative phase. You think you slept 8 hours, but the quality is trash. So you wake up tired and run back to coffee. A perfect physical loop is formed. Mechanism 5. Receptor inflation, building tolerance. Your brain is not stupid. It won't let itself be fooled forever. If caffeine keeps blocking your receptors, your brain simply grows more of them. This is called receptor upregulation. The result? 1 cup used to launch you like a rocket. Now it barely gets you to baseline. You don't drink coffee for extra energy anymore. You drink it just to feel normal. You're no longer boosting productivity. You're feeding a dependency. Mechanism. The fake tiger, triggering cortisol anxiety. Drink too much coffee, and you've felt this. You can't sit still. Your legs shake. Your palms sweat. Your breathing becomes shallow. You think you're energized. Your body thinks you're in danger. High doses of caffeine trigger cortisol, your stress hormone. In ancient times, this only happened when a predator was chasing you. Now you're just sitting at your desk, but your body is simulating a life or death escape. In this fight or flight mode, Your prefrontal cortex, the center of rational thinking, shuts down. You lose deep thinking. You become busy, but not productive. Mechanism 7. The brain sponge. Dehydration. Caffeine is a strong diuretic. If you keep drinking coffee without water, you're constantly losing fluids. The human brain is about 73% water. Even a 2% dehydration can physically shrink brain tissue slightly, like a wrung-out sponge. The result, reduced attention span, weaker short-term memory, and dehydration headaches. Sometimes what you think is fatigue is just a lack of water. Mechanism 8. The caffeine nap. The ultimate productivity hack. This is the advanced move. Instead of choosing between coffee or sleep, combine them. Caffeine takes about 20 minutes to reach your brain. So when you're exhausted, drink a cup of black coffee, then immediately take a 20-minute nap. During those 20 minutes, your brain clears out adenosine naturally. Right as you wake up, caffeine kicks in. Clean receptors. Fresh stimulation. The result isn't just alertness, it's explosive clarity. These are the 8 ways caffeine manipulates your body. From hijacking your fatigue signals to whipping your dopamine, from triggering crashes and wrecking sleep to building tolerance and inducing anxiety, from dehydrating your brain to offering one final reset trick. Here's the most dangerous truth. Modern society treats you like a battery. Ads tell you, tired? Drink more. But your body is not a battery. It's a closed system. You can borrow focus from tomorrow, but you will repay it with deeper fatigue. Caffeine is not magic. It's a credit card. The real question isn't how many cups you drank today. It's this. When the bill finally comes due, what are you going to use to pay it?